Bacon from the yard.
All right, y'all. Me and Reid are down here in Santee, South Carolina, getting ready to fish part of the Santee for one of the state parks. We brought the kayaks. It's a beautiful area. Let y'all see it. We're getting ready to unload everything. Bait stores had nothing, man. Our last few trips fishing, we choose to buy bait. They didn't have frozen, they didn't have anything. So we stopped and got some chicken. We'll be throwing cut chicken at them today. We also got some frozen mullet we had in the freezer and some frozen whiting. Of course, we got some night crawlers and stuff like that we already had. But we were hoping to get some herring or skipjack or something. But they didn't have anything. So anyways, we're gonna get out there, get on the water, and we'll get back at you when we get back at it. All right, y'all. We are out here on Santee Cooper. We put in at one of the state parks. When we got here, the wind was zero. I mean, the water was flat, smooth. We were excited. Temperature's 45 degrees. Water temperature is definitely warmer than that. But we were hoping that that wind was going to stay dead. Right now we probably got a 10 or 12 mile an hour wind blowing right in our face, which isn't bad because it's blowing us back to the bank. I'd rather be getting blowed back into where we need to come out at, and then for the wind to be blowing us all the way across the lake. Have to fight that. Just right out here, 30, 40, 50 yards off the bank is this deep ledge. A lot of times you fish shallow in Santee, but first thing we're going to do is try to drop into this ledge, this deep spot. If not, then we'll move shallow. All right, y'all. Told you earlier the bait store was closed, or not closed, just didn't have anything. So I'm gonna drop just a big old chunk of chicken. This is white chicken breast from Food Line. Would prefer to have fresh bait, but at the moment it's just not an option. I say right now we're just dragging. Wherever the wind takes us is where we drift to. And then right now it's about 10 foot of water. Got a hit already.
Did you really?
Yep.
On what?
Chicken.
Is it a hit or just dragging by?
No, here's a hit. All right, y'all, changed it up. I ended up taking my weight off. I am just free lining a piece of cut chicken. As soon as I drift out of my hole, I go back to shallow, which is, you know, of course, what you expect here on Santee. But as soon as I get out of that hole and get into that shallow water, there's a lot of debris. So I don't want to be dragging the bottom. So feel better with the dragging with no weight on it. Like I say, the wind, when we got here, it was dead calm. And it is not dead calm now. It is not terrible. It's been worse. But you're not going to finesse anything in the kayak with this kind of wind, I can tell you that. All right, y'all. Me and Reid's been to Santee probably 3 hours. Right now we are up in a cove. We just got our lines casted out. We got the wind blowing in our face, which is pushing bait at us. That's what we were hoping was catfish swim on by and pick up our bait. Like I say, we've been out here for about 3 hours and had one bite the entire time. When we got on the water, when we got here, there was no wind. Conditions were close to perfect, other than it being about 45 degrees. As soon as we launched out, the wind picked up 10-15 miles an hour, and it was just too fast. We didn't bring an anchor. We left our anchor poles at home. We were trying to fish this ledge and just couldn't stay in it. You know, within seconds you were blown out of it, out of this deep hole where we nose at. And once you get into the shallows, a lot of debris and stuff and stumps and everything on the bottom, so it's hard to drift fish through here. At that kind of speed, we were getting blown out. So what we done, we just say come up here on the bank. We're just in this cove. Reid over there at the pond trying to catch some live bait. So far, like I say, it's just been unsuccessful. We're gonna stay at it a little while longer. It's about an hour ride from the house, so we don't want to give up just that easy. Hopefully we hook into something, and we will get back at you when we get back at it. See you in a minute. All right, y'all, we've been here about 4 hours now, still waiting on the bite. So we broke out the metal detector to kill some time. All right, check it again. Baby jar. At least we hope it's a baby jar. I'm not gonna open it.
I'll open it here. Is there even anything in it?
Some sort of juice.
There it comes off. Well, at least, I don't know what that is. I found another baby jar over there when I was just walking around.
I wonder if it's like that trout bait, you know what I'm talking about? Gulp. All right, on to the next target.
Not like that. Is that a bone?
No. There it is. Carabiner. Hey, it's in good shape. Still works. We'll keep that. Let me get up, because you may be picking up my keys or something in my pocket. That's probably what it was. The roots.
Just imagine how much stuff people drop.
I can't see it picking up that deep. Snail.
whatever it is, it's gotta be pretty deep.
Or big. You know what I'm saying? If it's that deep, it's probably something like a license plate or a prop. There it is. Tent stake. Check the hole again.
That's exactly what it was.
All right, y'all, me and Reid was down here at Santee for about 5 hours and we didn't get a single bite today. So today was just a bust. We broke out the metal detector. Found a carabiner. We did find a tent stake, a dime, a bunch of aluminum cans, stuff of that nature. That was pretty interesting. It's been a long time since we done some metal detecting. But anyways, we're about to leave. Don't know what's next for the rest of the day, but we're about to make the journey back to the house. Appreciate y'all coming along. Sorry there was no fish in this fishing adventure, but just so you know, that's how it goes sometimes. We had a lot of effort invested in this one, and it just didn't work out for us. So no big deal. We will get back at you when we get back at it. Walk the plank.